How's everyone doing? So today we are building an acrylic tofu brass plates with lubed Zelios 67 gram, lubed with Tribosis 3204 and GMK screw-in stabs. And at the end of the build, I will be giving it away to a random viewer. And if you are international, it might take a couple of weeks because I didn't put into account that. Just because, well, it will take me a couple of weeks to ship it, just because I know that there's a lot of, I know Trump's banning a lot of airlines right now internationally, so I might have to wait to ship it. You're US, don't worry. So this is the case. It is acrylic, and since the PCB does have RGB, it will glow through and making the keyboard look pretty. So I will put that aside. Can I spam Hydrix so you get drunk on stream? Nah, I can't drink today. Plus I upped the points, but no, I'll be drinking water today with hydration. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Whale. How am I picking the winner? It's gonna be 100% random. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do marbles yet or just Nightbot giveaway. I was planning on doing marbles, but I have it downloaded, but I haven't tried it. Thank you for the follow, Moistish. My name is random, so I won. Cool, so we could start with some stabs. And we'll be using GMK screw-ins. Now, I usually pre-lube them before stream, but I didn't have enough time to, so it might take a little bit. And I need to cut these too. No marbles, too much marbles. Marbles is rigged. Yeah, so most likely I'll just do a Nightbot giveaway with like a keyword. Can you put the mic up? It's really quiet. Maybe it's just the music. Is that better? I'm a lot closer to the mic now. Everything Chong builds the best. The best. So I also, what was I gonna say? I'm not a fan of tactile switches, but I did have a good amount of Zelios left, which is why I'm using them in the giveaway. I actually have a lot of tactile switches that I need to use up. I do have like blueberries, but they're not lubed. Thank you for the follow, Club02. Mr. KBD75. I saw your comment on YouTube. I do have another client build coming up. We just haven't decided what switches yet. It's gonna be KBD75 V2, but the next stream that's coming up, which is going to be sometime next week, I want to say Wednesday, It's gonna be a KVD 67 Mark II polycarbonate built with lilac switches, lubed and filmed lilac switches. And lilac switches are the tactile version of Durox. So it's the same company that makes like H1 switches, alpaca switches. So they're very similar to T1s, but I've heard that they are a little bit smoother and lighter. I still haven't built my key 65, and I haven't rebuilt your players yet. It helps with the reverb. What layout are you? I'm just gonna do standard ANSI layout. Nothing too crazy. Hello, 3Zerd. 3Zerd? Am I saying that right? Thank you for the follow, Austin Langsley. Yeah, I swear. Okay, then. Looking cute as fuck. We have too many switches to know. Yeah, there is a lot of different switches. So we are going to be lubing these stabs with Krytox 205 grade 0. Your camera quality is butter. I do need to get... So my face cam is actually just a webcam. I do have another camera to use for it, but with cam links going out of stock, it's a little bit hard to do that. And I don't want to pay like $300 for a cam link when they're only $120 retail. People are just like reselling it for a crazy amount. .205 grade 0 versus dielectric grease for stabs. 205 grade 0 is, or dielectric grease is more price efficient, and I want to say I personally like dielectric grease because it's a lot thicker, but I don't really feel like dielectric grease out right now. It's a little more messier too for me. And he already literally shipped them. Yeah, so I ordered some from him as well, and they shipped pretty quickly. I know that he is only doing like 50 orders a day though. So you would have to get there around 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. PST to get there on time. You got novelty creams, 2 novelty in 3 business days. Amazing. Novelty creams actually sold out recently too. They have been trying to keep them in stock more. And they were in stock for, I want to say, about a week before they went out today or yesterday. It honestly isn't worth paying aftermarket anymore for novelty creams because they keep them in stock a lot more often. But people do still sell them for ridiculous amount. Thank you for the follow, CF Haswell. You ordered it at 4:30 p.m. Now, what switch I'm excited to see is the new Zeal switch that is all three types. They're going to be clicky, tactile, and linear. Now, I don't think he showed how it's going to be, but he did show 3 different switches that are all the same, and the sounds. So that's very interesting. I don't think anyone's done something like that. Thank you for the follow, OxoWorks. Are you excited for dragon fruit switches? I am. I'm very excited for those. I do have about 300 tangerines coming in. I believe that they'll be shipping in a couple weeks because it was a group buy for them. I remember I was trying to get the tangerines when they weren't in stock and they sold out within like a couple of seconds. And after that, they're like, we'll just do a group buy. So then I was able to get 150 62 grams and 150 67 grams. Thank you for the follow, Hot Summer Storm. The NK65 is the best budget board out, in my opinion, for sure. Yes, they will be coming out at the end of June, I believe. Thank you for the follow, Ben Erber and C Great. Thank you for the follow, JP and Surf. So I was thinking about doing like, thank you for the follow, 3Zerd. I was thinking about doing I never know how to pronounce it, but like the Sangsan layout with the 70 spacebar, just because I want to use less stabs because it's split right shift, but I feel like just standard ANSI is more common. Have you done Vint Blacks before? Yes, I actually have about 250 Vint Blacks. I want to say like half of them are clean. Half of them are clean with ultrasonic and lubed and filmed. The other half I still haven't worked on. Thank you for the follow, Sushoyoma and Adalia. Yeah, so the thing about Vint Blacks, in my opinion, is it is a lot of work, and you do have to break them in, and they are a little bit heavy, on the heavy side. So I do recommend spring swapping them. I still haven't spring swapped them, but I just got a good amount of springs from TX keyboards, so I do plan on spring swapping those. I haven't figured out what I want to use them on though. You're never gonna get 10 million. What plate am I using? I am using brass plate. And it's still gamble, some are better than others, yeah. So Vint Blacks are very scratchy. You do have to break them in. Hello, Madverkus. Okay, well, they are okay, somewhat. But I do have a lot of switches. I do have a lot of switches that I need to use on some builds. I have a Palm Sirius coming in today. 1 keyless, and I haven't figured out what I want to use on them. I feel like I need to use creams on them because all palm keyboard, palm plate, you might as well use palm switches, right? You had the Sirius? How did you like it? Spring swap creams for heavier bottom out. 70. So I'm a fan of very light linears. My favorites are alpacas, and they are very light. You're digging the stream starting animation, thank you. I was trying to think of like what can I do, because I basically paid someone for my logo on Fiverr. Well, I drew out the logo and they like made it look better. And then I was like, I need a new stream start animation. So then I just went into Premiere Pro and like moved things around with keyframes and made that. Giveaway waiting room, sorry, please. Hello, Solji. How are you doing today? Original drawing reveal? No. I can't reveal that. That's classified. I literally went into Paint and took like maybe like 30 seconds to draw it out. I don't even think I saved it, so can't really show you if it's not saved. MS Paint, the real Photoshop. True. I've made some pretty insane MS Paint drawings in the past. Thank you for the follow, J Nooney. Who needs Illustrator when you got Paint? So I actually do like, I know basics of graphic design on Illustrator and stuff, but it's like, not really my thing. Because I'm actually a film major, so they make you learn basics of like everything. Thank you for the follow, Alpha 4512. Who needs Illustrator? Okay, true that. I only know a bit of Lightroom. So I actually use Lightroom for all my photos. I'm not a fan of Photoshop. Okay, I am a fan of Photoshop if you know how to use it correctly. But I feel like you really don't need to use Photoshop for editing photos. Because, I don't know. All I do really is correct lighting and temperature. And that's really it. Photoshop's more for like, I know my sister uses it to draw. I know other people use it for like actual like editing for photos, but I don't really use it. There's only been one time where I really used Photoshop, and that was more for setting different masks for dodging and burn, or dodge and burn for model photography. Photoshop essential for architect majors. I did not know that, but you learn something new every day. You bit it off contrast and light. You stayed up the whole night for this? No, dude. Get some sleep. I will have more giveaways in the future. How's everyone's Friday night going? You should bait everyone and stall for like 2 more hours. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long. Stabs usually takes me the longest. And I usually do it before stream, but I had to run some errands before, so I wasn't able to pre-lube the stabs. So I apologize for that. Keyboard. I don't have a command for that, but it is the Switch Couture TKL built with alpacas right here. Acrylic plate, acrylic keyboard. Oh, I literally just put my finger in the... Alright, I'll wash it after this. We're fine. You're new to mechanical keyboard building and want to build but for the DZ60, do you need to flash it? Use VIA because I want. So I'm not sure if you could, VIA has, or if you could port it to VIA, but you would have to use QMK. That's what I'm using to flash it, and I will show it on stream in a little bit. But let me wash my hands real quick. Thank you for the follow, Young Wowdy. Switch Vulture. Switch Couture. So if you do plan on getting, thank you for the follow, Post Rancid. If you do plan on getting an acrylic keyboard and you're more newer to the scene, they usually do not come with PCBs. So you would have to find your own PCB for it. I think Switch Couture does give PCBs for them. But for like my acrylic Alice that I got, I can't remember, but I believe I had to get my own PCB for that. Their PCBs are add-ons, yeah. So which acrylic Alice do I have? I have the one from SM Keyboards. If you don't know who SM Keyboards is, you should check him out. He makes amazing work. He's working on a lot of new things. And he usually opens commissions every month for his acrylic So how he does it is thank you for the sub, J Pensurf. So SM Keyboards, he opens up his commissions and he has a list of compatible PCBs, and the cases are very budget friendly, in my opinion. Thank you for the follow, Active Siege. Thank you for the follow, Keyboard Krill. So I am gonna try to do, thank you for the follow, Mr. Migrick. So I am gonna try to do giveaways every month. It might not be a keyboard every month, but it could be like maybe an artisan or keycaps or something. There'll be something every month. Thank you for the follow, Pete Tatey. Thank you for the follow, Apple Leaf. Hey, were you able to make the HMKB quiet with the foam? So it didn't make too much of a difference. It definitely helped the middle row, putting the foam. But I also used shelf liner, and I don't know how effective shelf liner is compared to like using actual foam. But I also the switches I used for the HMKB were creams, and creams are pretty higher pitch. So I think if you used maybe a different type of switch, it would sound quieter. Like you don't need to do like silent linears, but if you were like to use like GAT inks, it'd probably sound a lot better, in my opinion. Because GAT inks do have a lower sound than compared to creams. Speaking of GAT inks, Aramec is, you could pre-order GAT inks from Aramec, which is Canadian based, but they do ship anywhere, I think. And the pre-order, they ship out within like 7 to 10 business days, I believe. And they have GAT ink yellows, blues, and blacks. But legit, it's rigged for me. Nah. It's Patty. Oh. Also, nice mouse. So this isn't the 703, this is the 403. But they all look the same. Hello? What's the link? What's the, oh, it's here, let me type it up. Aramec.com. I believe that's it. If it's not, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. So you can get some GAT inks from there. Chong got a beer today. Chong, look into the camera for the meme. What meme? What meme? Is there a meme? Oops, wrong way. It's actually hella hot in my room right now. Thank you for following, or thank you for the sub, CF Haswell. That's the meme? He did it? Wait, what's the meme? I don't get it. Is there a meme? Or there's people are supposed to look into the camera? I've never heard of that. Alright. So let me flash this and test it. I apologize that this stream might take a lot longer than it usually does. Oh, there's the reset button. You have to be up in 5 hours. Dude, get some sleep, man. I will have other giveaways in the future. Alright, whatever, we'll just use this one. I'm just gonna go through these and I'll check. Dude, there are so many holes in the DZ60. I don't even know if I'm using the right ones. Cool, everything works. Yeah, so the giveaway is going to be at the end. Thank you for the follow, Cow Goes Moo. It's an interesting name, but I dig it. Thank you for the follow, XRTKZ. Our Get Ink's heavy. Depends which one. Get Yellows are a bit lighter, I believe, than blacks. Dude, what the fuck? You ordered? I ordered some Get Inks as well. I ordered about 200 of them. I don't know why I did, because I really don't need any more switches than I have right now. Yeah, so I was actually talking about that earlier, the 3-in-1 switches. It looks very interesting. He did say they are coming out very soon. I don't know what that means to some people. I thought very soon meant like within that week. So I kept checking the Discord for updates and everything, but nope. Giving me such a hard time. Within the next month. Hasn't it already been like a month? Thank you for the follow, Umbit. In my hair. Oh my god. Time to dab. Am I nervous for tomorrow? I'm sure everyone is wondering what is happening tomorrow that I don't know about. Yeah, I feel like you just keep you're just trolling me. What's happening tomorrow? Dab the other way? Alright. Yeah, all you people that want to see me dab, you're missing out. You guys aren't saving up for the 10 mil where I shave my hair. And when I shave my hair, that means I have to change the logo, right? The keyboard testers? Oh my god. Thank you. What do I think about ortho boards? Maybe it's just because I am not used to them, but I am not a fan. I feel like if I got used to it, I would enjoy it. I actually do have a drop plank or plank as well. I just don't use it. On hydrate? Dude, I'll hydrate for you right here. There you go. Hello, Steven. How are you? Alright, so everything looks good right there. I'm gonna put these little bits away in here. Throw those out later. This is a preview for your board. Yeah. So we will be using 67 gram Zelios, lubed with Tribosis 3204. You gotta sleep, but fuck it. True. Sleep is for the weak. Why are these so hard to put in? Let's test out the mods before we move on. For the follow, crispiest tofu. Do you like crispy tofu? Science were super hard to put into the brass plate for my 75. Ended up putting some in the plate first. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. I think Hugo Keys doesn't like using 32.4 at all. I honestly don't really use 32.04 that much. Like if I were to use lube on a tactile personal build, I would be using 25 or 205 grade 0, but 32.04 is a little bit thinner, so I just went with that. It doesn't do it. Yeah, I 32.04 is very light. But it depends on your personal preference. Everyone likes different things. The best thing to do is just experiment around and see what you like the most, because there really is no right or wrong way of doing things, in my opinion. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, things are overlubed or underlubed, but I mean, if you like that stuff, then why does it matter? Is there a difference between gat yellows and milky gat yellows? So black bottom gat yellows are a little bit more scratchier than milky. I think gat yellows are amazing. Milky. I don't know. I also like I've used thank you for the follow. This is not reality. I've used black bottom gat yellows, and they are very loose. Thank you for the follow, Madverkis. You don't like the milky housing, so actually I have a bunch of milky gat yellows that I'm gonna put inverter stems onto to see how those are. And I might use that for my Sirius. Actually, I was thinking about making my Sirius into a hot swap, because I don't really have a good hot swap to test out switches, so I kind of I kind of either have to desolder every time or. You like black button with milky top. I believe Novel Keys actually has those in stock right now. Where I got mine were from 1UP keyboards, but since they are closed right now, it's kind of hard to get those. Thank you for the follow, hello BK. Can you show how GMK configure flashing like after the building? And yeah, I could show it after, or I could just, if you message me on Discord, I could like show you personally how to do all that. Thank you for the follow, Slicky Willy and Purple Base. Is it important to break in switches? It really depends. From what I hear, for creams, you want to break them in before lubing because lubing will delay the break-in, and the best part of creams is the break-in. So there's a streamer named Lightning Keyboards. I think it's Lightning Keyboards, Lightning something. He also builds keyboards on streams, and he was talking about how the way he breaks in creams is to put them into a plate and wrap a towel around it and just step on them for about a couple of days. I mean, if it works, it works, right? You're struggling to find a keycap set. You're struggling to find your other shoe. Dude, first world problems right there. GMK Black on White is on drop. Get them. Black on White is always the clean looking sets. And I always get this part wrong. And that's why I always have to test out the location I put them in. Back easy. Favorite keycap set? That is tough. I like everything, Actually, that's a lie. I don't like everything. I like very minimal looking keycap sets. I feel like I'm not putting this in right. That's not right. And this is why you always test out everything, even if it takes a little more time, just to be sure. You don't want to solder in anything that's the wrong size, and then you're gonna have to like, wait, that's not the right size. I think that's right, but it's a little crooked. I need to fix that. I don't know why these Zelius are kind of hard to put in. It's being hard to take out too. Oh, yeah, that looks level now though. This doesn't look level. That doesn't seem like the right length though. I think it needs to go one over. That's gonna give me a rough time. The group buy for wild. Oh, that's really in there. I don't want to like force it out and break the switch. There we go. And that doesn't seem right. Dude, I hate that this PCB has so many holes. Yeah, it's right now. Hello, hello. If a key looks crooked, how do you fix it? If a key is most likely crooked, it's because it's not fully like fitted correctly. So you just want to press down on it, make sure that it's actually in all the way. Or if it's like actually like the switch is actually crooked, it might have been soldered in incorrectly. That goes over one. Thank you for the follow, Emancy. Cool. Everything looks good now. I'm just just gonna make sure everything is lined up correctly. How many times have you soldered the switch into the wrong hole? When I actually first started, I did that a lot of times, but then now I just double check every single time to make sure. Because it definitely takes up a lot of time when you realize you soldered into the wrong hole, and then you have to desolder it, put it into the right hole. Did I send you my parts list on Discord to see if it's all good and talk about flashing? Yeah, just shoot me a message. I'll reply after I'm done streaming. And if you have any other questions, then I could answer them. Fumes. Hey, have a good night. Thank you for the follow, Joey Close. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the cheer again. It's rigged for you. Thank you for the follow, Arthai and Huda Heath, or Huda Heath. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follow, El Punto Grau. This one has a bent pin. Thank you for the follow, Aiden Wack. This one also has another bent pin. You need the function key, so you could easily program 60% to use the function keys. You just need to use like it's usually like menu and 1 through 12 or 1 through whatever. Alright, test these all out. Cool, everything works fine. How long does it take me to lube all my switches? About 60 switches takes me 2 hours around. I usually just put on a movie. I want to say that I lubed around 75 Roselias for a build, and I started when I was watching Endgame, or not Endgame, Infinity Wars, and I literally finished all the switches by the time the movie finished. $3204 or $205 grade 0 for alpaca silence. I used $205 grade 0 for almost everything. If I'm doing a client build and I'm doing tactiles and they're not sure what loop to use, I usually use 3203 or 3204 just for tactile switches. Because 205 grade 0 will make it more smoother, but it is thicker and you have to be more careful with how much you lube. How are Roselias quiet? Yes, they are very quiet. But I do recommend silent alpacas over Roselias just because more cost efficient, and alpacas are good. Alpacas are extremely smooth compared to a lot of other switches. Like even stock alpacas are like probably some of the smoothest switches. Oops. So I was gonna use SA Bliss for this, but I'm just gonna use red honey. Oops. Orange Helios for Silent Alpacas. I haven't used a Helios. Some flex. Thank you for the follow, Banana Etiquette. Oh, I missed some. Aiden Whack. Thank you for the follow as well. Wait, that's not right. Yeah, so I lost I lost a GMK keycap set. I lost my clips. I don't know how I lost it. I might have thrown it away on accident. Oh, it feels bad. I was like, oh, I might use Eclipse for this. And then I can't find it anywhere. Lost a whole set. I had it in a bag. And I can't find that bag anywhere. Step caps? No, not step caps. I do like step caps, but I decided not to do it for this. So this keyboard does not come with the keycaps for the giveaway, so you would have to use your own. Or if you don't have keycaps, you would have to buy your own. Thank you for the follow, SSBM Hubu. To be honest, I don't know what any of these actually mean. I'm assuming it's like that. Hello, this is not reality. Red honey looks good, yes. It's marble time? Hey, what is that? What is that number? Typing test, and then I'll do the giveaway. Ooh. Ooh. Let me turn off the music. GK stock set, yes. So, okay. Cool. Okay. Hopefully you guys could hear. I gotta move my mic. Oops. Sorry. Should I lower the light so it looks even more red? Or darker? Wait. Wait, I forgot to put it on the screen. Hold on. Oops, sorry. That was a little scuffed, not gonna lie. Alright. No. If you have the number over 100, you're not right. What? No. Wait, wait. To be fair, this mode was kind of weird. Like it wasn't highlighting my mistakes in red; it was underlining and keeping it white. So I can't tell. How do I change that? Is there a way to change that? No errors or. Wait. Is it this thing? Is it? Hey, we gotta match the color of the keyboard. All right. Pinky up, dude. All right. So how are we gonna do this giveaway? Do we want to do it in marbles, or do we just want to use Nightbot command? No marbles. Nightbot. Not marbles. Nightbot. Okay. Let me move my mic real quick. Make the screen bigger. Okay. What should get okay, so regulars. No, we're doing keyword. How do I reset? Reset. Reset. Wait. Okay. Keyword. Wait, how do I reset this? Why are people no. Alright, no one type. Let me Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Let's do keyword sus. Can we do that? Wait, why is it not like am I doing this right? Oh, okay, there we go. No, it's not exclamation sus, it's just sus. Thank you for the follow. Fake James Bond. I missed some others. Logan Berry, Cocoa Bean 16. So I will wait until I'll wait 2 more minutes, I guess. So when it hits 5:25, I will roll. I will roll when it hits 5:25. Is it adding you guys? Yeah, it's all right here. No, so it'll only count you once. Like you can spam it as much as you want, but it's not gonna put you more than once. Thank you for the follow, TS Marry Me Heroes and 7UR7L3. And I am trash. You. Alright. We're rolling in 3, 2, 1. A trio Ballantan. Do you claim the prize? I will give you, what, 3 minutes to respawn? If not, I'm rerolling. So if I, okay, yeah, I claim. Okay. DM me your address on Discord or on Twitch, and I will ship it to you as soon as I can. So, thank you for watching. I definitely will do more giveaways in the future. It might not be keycap, or it might not be keyboards. It might be keycap sets, artisans, whatever I can. I will be streaming Wednesday, client build, and I will be hosting Alex Soto. So thank you for watching. Goodbye. Wait, it didn't work. if oh, it's Alex Soto's live. Wait, what?